I'm here inside the Ateneo de Manila University where some students have decided to hold a silent protest against sexual harassment on campus. They are outside the office of the Vice President where some student leaders and protesters are having a dialogue with school officials regarding transparency and accountability when it comes to investigating cases of sexual harassment involving faculty and students.
Sa biktima ay makinig! Mga guro, tumindig! Sa biktima ay makinig!
Just last Tuesday, October 15, students were also here but much more confrontational, their message to the university's officials blaring from a portable speaker. Now the crowd is smaller and quieter. The students are here with signs saying "Listen to victims" and "Hands off for students." They share their own experiences of harassment. This is B, an Ateneo alumna. She says she disapproves of the way Ateneo has been handling cases of sexual harassment for years.
I'm also here as a woman who knows what it feels like to be unsafe in a place where you're supposed to be learning and growing, and someone who wants to hope for a better world where we can have safe spaces for our students where they're not going to be preyed on by abusive professors at their most vulnerable state.
This protest comes after another case of sexual harassment involving faculty surfaced on Facebook Monday night, October 14. Over 1,000 alumni also signed a statement condemning the harassment on campus. Senator Risa Contiveros, an alumna, is a signatory. This is not the first time that a sexual harassment case becomes viral within the Ateneo community. Last year, allegations were made against two longtime professors whose harassment of students had been serial. The community is angry and fed up, and they want more concrete steps from the school administration.
I'd like to apologize on behalf of the administration for the weaknesses, but we will address these weaknesses in our system. So that, because first of all, we'd like to say that Ateneo is not a place for sexual predators. We do not want to foster this culture of silence.
He says the university hopes to come up with concrete plans.
I hope that at the root of all this is simply respect for each other's dignity, both respondents and those who are proclaimed. So I hope that we will be able to do something significant the next few weeks about this.
Former Student Council President Iya Marañon says discussions are needed on the implications of laws like the Safe Spaces Act and Data Privacy Act on sexual harassment cases.
How do we address sexual harassment, not just in the institution that is Ateneo, but also on a national level? I think that the students are showing us the way in terms of how to go about that. Organizing, mobilizations.
The students are demanding for more transparency. They want to know the composition of the committee that investigates these accusations made against professors. They also want more specific punishments for specific acts, and they also want a clearer response from admin on how they are going to respond to these demands. While they wait for the admin's response and action, they promise one thing: they will keep fighting until the end. Janela Paris, Rappler, Quezon City.